Alright, yes, welcome. This is Hair by Clippers, and this time around we are going to be seeing on how to do the French cornrows. There are some people who are asking me like, why do we call it French cornrows? I think I'm going to be giving you the answer before I'm finishing this video and how I got the idea of saying that these are French cornrows. So let's get it on. We have been doing this for a couple of times, and I know those ones who have been following our videos, they can be saying them. So this time around, I'm going to be showing you how you can make it, because you remember that those people with short hair and they also want to have them. So what we decided, we can still do them and then we add the extension. So this is how we are going to start doing them. This tutorial is just going to be very simple, but mostly you just the only things that I can say about it is that when you're doing these kind of French cornrows, still it is going to be very hard for you. How? You just have to get also these tips to help you, like to guide you when you're going to do it, because I know most of you know how to do these cornrows. I know most of you know how to do the twists, but there's some other things that you will need to know when you're doing these French cornrows. And then if you want to know it, that's when I can say that please stick to this channel Hair by Clippers and first do this.
Hair by Clippers, like expected.
So welcome back from that. So now I'm going to be explaining to you why you need to know this. Number one, when you're doing the French cornrows, still we have to focus on someone's forehead. Yes, someone's forehead. Now, those ones with short foreheads and those ones with long foreheads. So someone with these short foreheads, it might be very hard for her to love this hairstyle, because those people who be like when the hair falls in their faces, there's the way it irritates them, or maybe they feel uncomfortable, you understand? So to those ones with short forehead, it might be it might disturb you a lot, because when you have short forehead, it means something that you're going to if you try to add on an extension, when the extension is falling in your face, then it will be covering all your eyes. But now when it comes to these people with long foreheads, it becomes very easy for them, because they still have a chance for the hair to fall on this long forehead, you understand? So for them, it might not make them uncomfortable like you with short forehead. So if I'm trying to explain to you all these words, what I'm trying to mean is you might get a client that you have done who have got a short forehead, and a hairstyle looks very nice, and then you ask yourself like, why didn't look nice on some other person, yet you're the same person who plaited that hairstyle. So it all comes to the forehead. So if you don't know how to understand, if you cannot understand the forehead, trust me, even if you're trying to do all these hairstyles, that will always fail to look good if you don't maintain that. So those are the basic that you need to learn when you're doing these French cornrows. And then another thing is that sometimes at the beginning, because now when you're doing these cornrows, the beginning is one that makes it to last long. So if you don't make the beginning very neat from down, that means your hair anytime it might loosen and it might lose, and it comes out very soon. So you just have to focus from the beginning as you're starting. That's why you have seen her trying to apply some little kinky. I always love to add kinky because kinky is always the best when it comes to these natural hairstyle, and the way it makes the hair firm when you're trying to mix it into the hair. So this is how it looks, and the reason I call it a French cornrow is that it comes from the French style. The French style, like these cuts, they always cut like the French cut. You understand? When you cut the sides and you leave the on top, when like you leave hair on top, then you cut the side. I think that that hairstyle is called French style, if I'm not mistaken. So, if I'm mistaken, maybe you can always go in my comment section, tell me the right answer about that. But for me, I know when you cut the hair on the sides and then leave a little bit in on top, that is a French cut, and that's why when we are plating the sides and then we are going to add the extension on top, already we are making that French style, and that's why I call them the French cornrows. So this is Hair by Clippers. Our channel is still new, but if you try to follow it, trust me, you'll be able to learn most of the things. And the good thing is that on this channel for it, we always apply the weave-ons, so you always see what we use. Yes, so those people who always maybe screw they skip most of the things, trust me, when you go in the comment section asking for the hair pieces, yet I try to put them in the video, then I don't know how I will just answer all that. So this is how we are doing it, and I designed this because I realized that most sometimes those people with natural hair, for them they're blessed. Those ones with natural hair, they can only do it without adding any extension. Yes, even if the hair, that hair on top, still you can do it without adding any extension. But now people with the straight hair, they will always add extension to make it look like natural.
Yeah. One time, you know. Gangsta. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah. One time, baby. Yeah. Hey, baby Chana, ya pretty Chana. Olabika bulungi uma baby Chana. Okoledwa kaviri gwe koyolesa. Manikiwa pedikiwa nga tabu. Basiba obubiri mwato buliyo, basiba emisono mwato giriko. Hair by Clippers we baliko. If you wanna trend in style and fashion, Hair by Clippers.
Alright, so this is the hair piece that we use. It is from Darling, Uganda, and this is how it looks. You can see how it looks. This is how it looks. So those ones who would want to ask, who have been asking, like the hair pieces that we use when doing this is how it looks. So this is what we apply like on top so that it comes out like a French cornrow. So if you still have any question about this name, please, I don't know what you can give me, or maybe you have the name that you know that you can tell me to call it, but according to me, this is how I call it. And now still we are doing it as a team, and this is how we are trying to achieve. Trust me, you're going to love it. Just try to enjoy everything. Yes, so now this is how when it is done. So the only thing we just have to rub it like this, because now since we have been trimming them, there are those small hair that remains. Then what you do is to arrange it. You arrange it going in front. Excuse me, you arrange it going in front, and then you cut it. This is how it looks, and trust me, yes, this was our tutorial today. I love you so much. This is Hair by Clippers. Bye bye. May God bless you.